One Finger Death Punch 2 is an improvement in every way over its predecessor. If you enjoyed the first game, this is just more of it. There aren't any drastic changes that affect the way the basics play, but there are a few new obstacles to deal with as well as new powers to acquire. For those new to the series, the entire game revolves around killing enemies on the left side with left click and killing enemies on the right side with right click. Different enemy types change up the way you fight, so you can't just button mash thoughtlessly. Veterans will run into a few new enemies and scenarios, like the boss type who switches up the rules as you fight him. Some projectiles just have you block them, while others have you dodge, which results in the enemy behind you taking the blow. Some projectiles can be caught out of the air, while others may be deflected. This is all performed at the click of a button, just like the first game. You will also occasionally get fun mini-modes. One example is a patience mode, where you watch a fight break out and need to click at the precise time in order to inflict damage. Another one is where you get to kill countless enemies on horseback. These all happen randomly as you fight and don't require any action from your part in order to initiate them. You can increase the chance of these happening by upgrading them in your skill menu. You'll need to earn skill gems by moving off the beaten path in the level select screen. I actually found this game to be a lot more challenging than the first, and that's due to the game speed bar. Depending on how well you do, the game speeds up or slows down accordingly, and for me the game is always super fast, because I'm so good. You can manually adjust this speed as well, so that you can play at a rate you're comfortable with. Also, the game is great at making you feel really good. In my first hour of playing, I got 250 achievements. If you're decent at playing, you'll be earning achievements constantly. Although you could argue they're meaningless, it's kind of funny and satisfying. Overall, the game is a lot more palatable than the first. After going back to the first game after playing this one, I realized how much nicer the aesthetic and animations are in this second game. Everything looks smooth, more colorful, and you can customize the stickmen. The UI isn't as bad as it used to be in the first game, although the audio still sounds a bit scratchy and low quality. They've brought back F777's music to make up a lot of the soundtrack and thrown in a lot of new artists, so you'll be listening to a lot of fun electronic music as you play through the game. Overall, I think it's a really great sequel that brings in cool new features without ruining what made the game fun in the first place. It's still addictive, satisfying, and cheesy. I highly recommend it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and share the video. If you're new to the channel, maybe subscribe and hit the bell, and I'll see you next time.